Toastmaster Amit Beth.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and a very warm welcome to Global Impromptu Speech Practice Session. Welcome to the ring. Here you are to practice your impromptu speech. And before we move forward, I would like our Toastmaster, the timer of today, Toastmaster Anupama, to explain the timings, please.
Good evening, everybody. The timing mechanism is after 1 minute, I will show my background will turn green. After 1 minute and 30 seconds, it will turn yellow. And at the end of 2 minutes, it will turn red. And after it turns red, you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. All the best.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Anupama. This is not a competition, so please try that you keep your speech between 1 and 2 minutes. And with this, I transfer the mic to our erudite Toastmaster, Umar Farooq, who will be taking today's table topics. Over to you, Umar.
Hi everybody, my erudite family members of Table Topics Impromptu Session. I hope you are all doing well. So we'll start the session with Ma'am Savita.
Good evening and good day, everyone. Yes, please.
So your topic is Great Minds Are Always Feared by Lesser Minds. It's from the book Lost Symbol, Dan Brown. I'll repeat. Great minds are always feared by the lesser minds. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Masters. To be erudite in this forum, I'm coming to learn and practice this. Great minds are always feared by lesser minds. I don't think so. When you have a great mind, then you're not bothered about the lesser minds. Great minds means you have the knowledge, you're firm, you know the way, you know the different things, what has to be done, you know that you have the skills. All these qualities, and you have educated enough yourself to go ahead. And the mind becomes great. Then why you're bothered? Why would you fear the lesser mind? You will not fear. Rather than you'll reach one stage in that process that you will try to help those lesser minds. You'll try to bring them up also, those lesser minds, or people who have that type of mental mindset, or they are less educated, or less skills in that. So when you reach at a level, when you're at the greatness of that level, you will definitely try to bring the lesser mind people up. That is the advantage, or that is the benefit, or that is the purpose of being great. Otherwise, what is the use of being great when you are for yourself and you are not helping the lower ones? Thank you. Over to you, Master.
That's very true. Great minds lift others also. So that's important. Now we move to Ma'am Anushri. Are you there?
Yes. I'm very much there.
Yes, your quote is from Lost Symbol, also from Dan Brown. So your quote is widespread acceptance of an idea is not proof of its validity. I'll repeat. Widespread acceptance of an idea is not a proof of its validity. Over to you.
Good evening, my erudite family, where I'm coming here because of that only I'm coming here for learning. The things which they are there for acceptance, sometimes it is not right, and there is no need of a validity because it is in fashion. We have 1,000 of examples like that. If you are just going in a past, in some places in right now also, at present also it's happening, but if you go in a past, you know what is the condition of the ladies, women's, how they are treated, and it is widely accepted. But you know, it is not about the acceptance, it is about that how we are supposed to be treated. But because it is in a system, if it is a dowry, if it is a sati, if it is that widow's condition, it was acceptable in a society. Nobody is raising a question why that we are not getting a equal status in their life. But it is, that's why we need to go beyond that, and we need to break those rules and regulations in society. When we are seeing it is definitely acceptable, everything is acceptable by the society, but it is not the right thing. We all are having a conscious, we need to think what is a right and what is a wrong, and we should always stand by that right things. Because of some people, those who have started, Raja Rammohan Rai, Dayanand Saraswati, and lot more are there in education sector. When they are coming up in education sector, we all are changed. If me, Savita ma'am, and the women's, those who are sitting here, I can't say everyone's name, but those who are sitting here, it is not a byproduct of our own. It is a byproduct of someone took the initiative long ages ago, and we all are getting the fruits of that. So if today I'm able to change a little bit in the society, maybe someone else in the future will be getting a fruit for that. Over to you. Thank you.
Wonderful answer, Anushri. Now we can have DTM Amjad. DTM Amjad. I don't. Okay, we will move to another one for now. Patikrit. I am not maybe pronouncing correct or not. Patikrit. You can unmute yourself.
Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, it's Pathikrit.
Yes. So your quote is from the book The Power of Now from Eckhart Tolle. If you get the inside right, the outside will fall into place. I'll repeat. If you get the inside right, the outside will fall into place. Patikrit, over to you.
Thank you, Table Topping Master, for this very inspiring quote. This quote actually reminds me of another quote that I had recently read from a book that I hold very dear to my heart. It's a book called Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl. In that book, Viktor Frankl says that even when all your freedoms are taken away, life and circumstance cannot take one freedom away. That is your freedom to choose how you react to the circumstances. And that is what blends into this quote perfectly. It's all about the person that you are within and how you respond to the environment around you. So if you have the will to really accept different circumstances in the right spirit, then you can overcome almost anything. So in Man's Search for Meaning, the author Viktor Frankl was actually one of the Holocaust survivors. So in the Holocaust, he would have experienced atrocities that a normal human being can never imagine. And even in that circumstance, to have that true sense of inner worth and meaning is the real test of life. And if you extrapolate it in the current circumstances, obviously no one can ever imagine something like the Holocaust. But we are also having our own challenges because of the COVID, because of lockdown. We are all shut within our homes. There are so many of our near and dear ones who have been impacted in terms of job losses, with other people who have ended up having COVID. I hear about some of my colleagues who have unfortunately passed away. And it is in the end how we respond to this situation. Some people, like for example, in this group, we decided that globally we'll come together and discuss topics over Zoom. In Toastmasters, we all try to get connected and still try the culture of learning. I have gotten in touch with my friends in US after several years. So in the end, it's all up to the person inside us, how we decide to react to a given circumstance. And that truly, once you have decided your inner, the external environment will always take care of itself. Thank you.
Wonderful answer, Patikrit. Great. Now we have Mr. Ajay with us, Toastmaster Ajay, the champion speaker. Okay, so your topic is from Rich Dad, Poor Dad from Robert Kiyosaki. So the topic is, the love of money is not the root of all evil. The lack of money is. I'll repeat. The love of money is not the root of all evil. the lack of money is? Over to you, Toastmaster.
Wow, what a fantastic topic. It makes me to think both sides, the love and the lack. Fantastic. Money, I think, in my opinion, of course, is it's it's nothing that which can make you evil or make you good. I don't feel that is in my perception. I see money at that. Money is only a facilitating thing. It's a mediating thing in life, which helps you to make life a little bit comfortable, if you may say. It is a currency which you can use for channelizing your energies in the right direction vis-a-vis the society to get some benefits out of it. Having said that, love for money is not evil. The lack of it, well, to a certain extent, I would say yes. The love for someone can, because love always has been a positive impact, I think, and the lack for something is driving you to achieve something which by force, or maybe by not by choice, but you are forced to do that because you have a lack of that particular aspect. So to an extent, yes, I could say that lack of money could drive some people to do an evil thing. Love for money is not evil. Well, I don't agree, because love of for something like money, well, it's equally evil. Uh, at least I know a lot of erudite people here. I know who can say that, okay, too much of something is bad, as they say. So if you're going to love money so much, probably you'll lose all other love in your life. Probably it gets focused on one aspect of life. Well, that's about it. I think it's a very tricky question, because I have to face both the sides of it. And as you said, good dad, bad dad. I don't know whether I'm a good dad or a bad dad. Doesn't matter. Over to you, Omar. Thank you so much.
Well done, Toastmaster Ajay. It's rich dad and poor dad. So
No,
now
I use good and bad in the perspective of money, rich or poor.
it depends, evil or not. Okay, so now we have Miss Anupama. Can we have you first, because you're the timer also?
Yes.
Anupama ma'am, who can take the timer role? Amit sir, you can. Anybody? Okay, Wafa ma'am. Wafa ma'am can. Okay. So Miss Anupama, your quote is from Power of Now also, Eckhart Tolle. So the quote is, stress is caused by being here but wanting to be there. I'll repeat. Stress is caused by being here but wanting to be there. Over to you.
Good evening, table topic master and all the Toastmasters. Uh, this is exactly what is happening in the real life. The moment stress is actually how you respond. It all depends on how you respond to a situation. Now, if I have to face a target, or if I have to face something maybe a week later, my stress will be there a week later. So right now, I need not think about that and start worrying and spoil my present. So when I have stress there, that is the point at which I have to prove myself. I don't have to take it everywhere along with me. So when it is a stress, if something cannot be done, I have to just leave it at it and just respond in a positive way. So basically it means that for the future, let me not spoil my present and let me not waste my now. Let me just be in my present and enjoy my present and see what I can do, whatever is in my limits. If I can't do anything about, I just have to face it. Over to you.
Lovely answer, Miss Anupama. We have with us Miss Sindhu.
Yes, ready, Toastmaster Omar.
Your quote is from one of my most favorite novels, Da Vinci Code.
Once again, I didn't get the question, please.
Now, topic I will give now. The book is the Da Vinci Code.
Okay.
Okay, so topic is, by its very nature, history is always a one-sided account. I'll repeat, by its very nature, history is always a one-sided account. Over to you, Miss Sindhu.
Good evening, table topic master and all the Toastmasters and guests over here. History is something which has been handed over by the previous generation. So it is recorded and it is written as per the perception of the person or the group of people. And as you said, it has only one-sided attraction, or one-sided it is considered. Why? Because those who are thinking, those who are taking that, those who are passing this message to the next generation, how they felt was written in the books and said to the next generation. So we feel like it is the same thing, but the scenario may be different. The truth may be different. For example, from a family, like what I'm saying to my child is what she carries. So it is something that she will not think what happened before. She is not having a situation. She is not being present. She was not present for that scenario, what had happened before. So she'll be definitely taking what her gurus or the teachers told her. So the same thing was repeatedly done, and it's always seen it is one-sided. You can see the same person. Some of our leaders, they are like we take them, we always respect them, but you can see some people talking something ill about them. So what make them, they have their own critical thinking and they have their own points. So this always arouse a confusion in us. Why is it like this? Was it true, or was it something which happened in this way? So I always believe that history is always based on a person's perception or what the person has conceived, and this has gone to gone from generations to generation, and we have taken it without adding anything. We have taken and we have made it as a part and parcel of our life. So we can say that it is always one-sided. But if you think about in detail, sometimes if you think like, if you delve down into that, you can see that there are a lot of indifferences in that. And over to you. Thank you, Toastmaster. So much.
Wonderful answer, Miss Sindhu. Yes, true. History is mostly gives you the one side of the story. Now we have Mr. Prague. Prague is there, huh?
Yeah, hi.
Your topic is from the book 40 Rules of Love from Elif Shafak. So your topic is the path to truth passes from the heart, not from the head.
The
I'll
past,
repeat. The path to truth passes from the heart, not from the head. Over to you.
so I think it's about that who speaks basically very direct, and if it's sometimes it's uh, feel bitter, it might be basically not from the person is uh, feeling from the head, but it's only from the heart. For example, I'll take you to the another direction, and instead of mentioning some philosophical things. For example, in our head, our organization, one boss who is very uh, work, work alcoholic or result oriented, and always can basically it passes the tough message to their subordinates like us or team members for their behavior, or if we are not performing, basically we are ready to get scolded from them that this particular task is not being done. And it can be in person or in can be in common, but definitely I think if one is trying to get a result oriented, it's only for the work, and person is not thinking anything about uh, from the head, or not making any uh, strategy against you. Just it's simply that they want to get the work done. It can be other thing as well, that in times of crisis the same person would basically defend if you are in any crisis, because we are always working towards achieving a goal. So that times always those who basically works from the heart basically follow this passion that they have to carry the team, they have to carry the everyone, and only the one goal is basically matters, that is the results. Over to you.
Wonderful answer, Professor Parag. Now we have with us Miss Neha. Miss Neha,
Yeah, yeah. Good evening, everyone.
your topic is from the book As a Man Thinketh from James Allen. So your topic is a person is limited only by the thoughts that he chooses. I'll repeat. A person is limited only by the thoughts that he chooses. Over to you.
This is a highly relatable topic to me. I have faced personally many situations where I uh, realized that there have been things that I thought I could never do, only to uh, go out and explore and find out that I could do. For example, I always had confidence issues when it came to public speaking. I had almost determined that I would never be able to speak in front of a bunch of people in front of a large audience. So when I went on to go to my first job, I decided to get out of my comfort zone and become a faculty, and I training a classroom full of 100 people. And I discovered a new side to me. I discovered that I could easily uh, address a whole classroom and find my place in amongst them and make them feel comfortable and talk to them. So it was only in the thoughts that I had limited myself. So unless you get out of your comfort zone and explore something new, you will not you'll feel limited with it by the thoughts. Thank you.
Wonderful answer, Neha. So now we have with us Miss Janani. Janani, are you
Yes, can you
there?
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So your topic is from the Rich Dad Poor Dad again. People who avoid failure also avoid success. I'll repeat. People who avoid failure also avoid success.
Okay.
Over to you.
Thank you for the topic. And this is definitely a great topic for me to talk about. When you said people avoid failure, what I take is people do not even give a shot at what they have in hand. They don't even try, and before even trying, they give up. And I don't think that is right, because it's impossible to live life without any risk. And at the end of it, probably I would have more regrets than failures, which is eventually a failure. So it is definitely better to give a shot at whatever you have at hand. And if you fail, it's still a learning. I'm sure that I would go ahead the next time I do it. For example, the first time I started talking, definitely I remember the first meeting I was less than a minute. So now I've slowly improved it. So definitely as I work on it, it would improve. And according to me, that is relative success and not a failure. So I'll keep climbing those steps. Thank you for the topic.
Nice answer, Janani. We have with us Mr. Sushant, Gavalier Sushant, I think. Huh? We have a Gavalier with us. Okay, I have a topic for you. It is from the book The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, Robin Sharma. Okay. The topic is your I can is more important than your IQ. I'll repeat. Your I can is more important than your IQ.
Okay.
Sushant.
So yes, I surely accept to the topic. Hello and happy afternoon, happy morning and everything for listening this meeting today. The topic is something like this. It is more the I than the IQ. Yes, I would surely accept to that. Yes, able topic one. It is more the I, not the IQ. Every time we see something, we always see from our IQ side. That is, I'm talking about the negative side. If we see a person who is like always, or he or she wants to say, I want to win, I want the opportunity, they always, even if they don't get the opportunity, they will not make us also get the opportunity. And even I have faced it many times. So, but always when I share these experiences with my mother, she always says a simple thing and ends it. That always see his own win, not the negative side. Always see the positive side from them. If he or she is winning and you are lacking in that, see what is the correction or the positive side they have made to win that particular field. As my mother was huge, I tried it. And that's when I found out that it is my I, not the IQ. It is very interesting topic today and I have no words to speak. It is like, it is so real. The topic is so real that yes, everybody, you may see, for example, they may come from a contest, even in your childhood time, there may be some students or friends who will be like with you, they want to participate in a contest or like a competition that is held up. Suddenly, he or she don't get a chance, but you did. The next time, surely when you see back, he or she will surely give it back again. Yes, I'm sure. For me, it has happened many times. One is example, it was a friend of mine, my classmate. I got a chance to speak for from the school side, that is SUA Ananagar, right now studying there. And I got a chance to represent the school for a story competition with voice modulation, body language and everything as far as much as possible from my side. So what happened, I was selected defaultly even without the teachers testing or the teachers making us speak and then checking. This time I was being directly taken to the training part because of my English teacher. And I got it, she even don't know about the information, and when she got it, the next time immediately she got it back. So that's when my mother told, as I said first, now I started seeing everything from a positive side. Instead of seeing what she did, instead of seeing what she did to me, I saw what did she taught to me. Over to the table topic master, and thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful answer, Cavalier Sushant. Now we have with us Miss Hongli. Miss Hongli.
Yes, I'm here.
Yes, you are here. Your topic is from the 40 Rules of Love from Elif Shafak.
Yeah.
The topic is loneliness and being alone are two different things. I'll repeat. Loneliness and being alone are two different things. Over to you, Miss Hongli.
Okay, thank you very much for your topic. Loneliness and being alone are two different things. Actually, for me, I don't know whether I get the right idea from this sentence, but for me, I'm now single, so I'm lonely. However, because I have many friends and I have many friendly colleges, so with me the life is always busy, and it's make me very happy every day. Actually, every moment I always hope that I will have my man so that I can think that I have somebody in life. But other than that, I think actually I have family members, I have friends, I have colleges, and I am a sociable. So my life is always happy. So I think to be alone, to be lonely, it's totally different. With you will have a lot of friends, you choose to be not lonely. So I don't know whether I answer directly to your question, but with me, being alone, it doesn't mean that we will be lonely. We will be survived by all the people around us, by the family animals. So with that, back to you. Thank you very much for your topic.
Nice attempt, Hongli. We can have
Thank you.
with us DTM Amjad. Are you there again? So you unmute you.
I'm always there, sir. Yes.
Oh, you are the continuous Toastmaster. Okay, so your topic is from the art of war. So your topic is appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak. I'll repeat. Appear weak when you are strong and strong when you are weak.
All right. Thank you so much. Toastmaster Umar Farooq for beautiful topic. Ladies and gentlemen, fellow Toastmasters, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning wherever you are. Receive my greetings. Appear weak when you are strong and appear strong when you are weak. It's a sign of confidence as well as humbleness. A beautiful thing. I love that. It's completely close to my heart. I think nowadays I try these lines. Wherever I feel weak, I feel low, I always pull my chest up. I feel appear like confident one. I know that because I'm a different person. Yes, I'm not as good as you, but I am somebody who exists, who is there, who is living, who is making a difference into life of people. So I feel proud when I feel low. It's okay. You can go wrong, but there is nobody who is perfect I have ever met. But when I achieve something, people praise, they show some gratitude towards your deeds to the society. I feel low. Low means I feel like going down because that's humility. You don't need to feel so proud that I'm the only one on this planet. Yes, you have done something great. Appreciate it. People applaud it. But always appear you are weak. You need more to improve upon. So I like these two lines, which are sign of confidence when you are not very confident, but be humble when you have achieved something, because there is somebody who is coming after you who will achieve better than you. That's what keeps me humble, and that's what keep you humble if you try practicing this one. Because if we feel proud or arrogant, tomorrow we will feel broke as well. So I'm sure you don't want that, and you cannot afford in your life as well. So ladies and gentlemen, be confident, be humble. Life is all about being confident and being humble, and you will see beauty and happiness all over you. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Okay. Wonderful answer, our DTM Amjad. We have with us Sresh. Sresh. Okay. Sresh, your topic is
Yes, Umar. Good evening.
from the 48 laws of power from Robert Greene. Huh? So your topic is the more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish. I'll repeat, the more you say, the more likely you are to say something foolish.
Good evening, Toastmasters. This is Shreyas from Toastmasters Club Goa. It is rightly said that the more you say, more likely you are to say something foolish. The power of human intellect lies in silence. It is rightly said that when you actually take a pause, understand the things happening around you, understand that life, and you are aware about the fact, you are conscious about the fact of mortality of life, then you rarely get a chance to get an intention to say something which is not required. The purpose of human life is to add value to everything which we do, which we perceive to do, and whatever we interact with our peers around. It is important that we add value to our discussion, to the overall conclusion. So being the matured and highly erudite human civilization, it is essential that we hold our horses, we kind of gauge and have a proper weightage of what we are trying to say, and use our intellect and conscience in a properly calibrated manner, so that each and every word is powerful, each and every word acts as something constructive to the overall discussion. So before saying anything, it is important that we should know that whether our statement is going to add value to the overall process or not. Definitely, I believe that most of the time our silence or not saying something can add more value than to speak something useless or something which is not accounted for. That's all. Thank you very much, respected Toastmasters. Over to you, Toastmaster Umar.
Wonderful answer, Shresh. We have with us Mr. Rigved. Rigved. Or name is changed? Oh, Rajesh.
Yeah, Rajesh.
Okay, now Rajesh. Okay, so your topic is an emotional response to a situation is the single greatest barrier to power. I'll repeat. An emotional response to a situation is the single greatest barrier to power.
Which dirty book?
This is 48 laws of power. One of the laws of the powers.
I thought you talked to my wife. Really, this is the main problem why I am not becoming a leader. I'm really facing this problem in my life. I react immediately. Even if it is a very important table topic session, I go and joke there without thinking. Really, I have to control this, and I was thinking about how to control this kind of habit, reacting immediately to any situation. If the tragedies happens and I find something humorous there and I laugh there, and if the manager is calling and talking to me something very serious, I may laugh, and my wife telling some jokes, I get angry, I react immediately. This one has to come control. How can I control? To control this, I have an idea. Normally, I advise everybody that please, whenever you have a situation, control your emotion. Don't immediately respond to that. And by telling this again and again to others, maybe I can control it. This is the only way. I totally agree with. Now, recently, I disagree with everything, but today I'm going to agree with this comment. It is totally a good advice for me. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Wonderful answer, to Mr. Rajesh. We have with us Miss Daisy.
Good evening, Toastmaster Umar. I'm here.
Yes, your topic is from my favorite book also, The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari, from Robin Sharma. So your topic is the purpose of life is to have a life of purpose. I'll repeat. The purpose of life is to have a life of purpose. Over to you.
The purpose of life is to have a life
of purpose.
Life of purpose. So, if I agree with this topic. If you want to live a happy life, a content life, you should have a purpose in life. A purpose will always keep you occupied. You have something to work towards, you have something you look forward to. So always have a purpose, always have some goal in your life. Without a purpose, life will be dull, life will be meaningless. You should have a meaning, you will be simply existing. Life will not be easy for you, or it won't look entertaining, it will not be enjoyable for you. So having a purpose will keep it very interesting, very thrilling. You work towards it every day. Make simple steps every day, but constant steps. You keep going towards what is your purpose. That will take you towards your goal. So I agree with this, and like everyone said today, that's it. I have nothing more to say. Over to you, Toastmaster Umar.
Wonderful answer. We have with us Mr. Bhaji. Bhaji,
Yes, I'm here. Yeah.
your topic is not from the book. It is just a random quote. But I love this quote, one of my favorites. So your
Okay.
topic is only dead fish go with the flow. I'll repeat. Only dead fish go with the flow.
Good evening, everyone. Only dead fish go with the flow.
Hmm.
It's basically the question: do you want a follower? Do you want to be a follower, or do you want to be a leader? You know, people lead from the front, but followers, they simply do what the leaders do, or what the leaders tell them to do. So it's basically, there is no color in your life. You are a dead fish following the leader. Now, for you to get out of it, you need to slowly start becoming a leader. And how do you do that? You cannot become a leader one fine day. So there are a lot of steps. Your confidence levels, your education, your experience, and then eventually, after you get all these things, it's your confident to step out of the comfort zone. What does a leader generally do? He keeps moving out of his comfort zone to a new zone where he's uncomfortable. Now, how many of us can actually do this? Very few people can actually do this, right? Now, if you look at leaders, these are the guys who are actually doing it. Now, it doesn't mean that if you're not doing it now, tomorrow you cannot be a leader. You can be a leader, but you need to take that one step forward all the time. But your step always has to be in an uncomfortable zone. That's where, the life polishes you, your experience polishes you, and finally, you will have the chance to slowly start becoming a leader. So don't be a dead fish, be a live one, be a whale, a white whale, the biggest one, and then you go with the flow. Thank you.
Okay, wonderful answer, Bhaji. So we have with us Miss Beenal. Miss Beenal.
Yeah, good evening.
Yes, your voice is low, I think, no?
Yeah, it's always like that.
Okay. So your topic is our thoughts, our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts. I'll repeat. Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts. It is from the book Richest Man in Babylon.
Our ex?
Babylon.
Sorry?
Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts.
Okay. First of all, very good evening to everyone. Our ex cannot be wiser than our thoughts. Right. Yeah, I do agree with this topic. Our thoughts should be more wiser than our previous experience, and we should work towards to increase the. Actually, I didn't understand this topic basically.
So I can. You want me to repeat?
Yeah, please.
Our acts can be no wiser than our thoughts.
Okay, our ex cannot be wiser than our thoughts, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we should be like do the we should we should that's it. Over to you. Sorry.
Okay, no issues. Wonderfully attempted. So we have with us Miss Wafa.
Yes.
One for you. I have a very good one for you. So your topic is from it's a very good book, 13 Things Mentalists Don't Do. Okay. So your topic is you are only as good as your worst habits. I'll repeat. Your worst habits. Over to you.
Gosh, now that's really hard. I have to talk about my habits. Good day and good night wherever you are, fellow global impromptu people. Well, I'm good as my worst habits. Now, habits shape us, all right? This is what, whenever I get a topic, I reflect back on my family and myself and my kids. So I'm just teaching my kids about habits. I teach my kids is we all make mistakes, right? I make mistake and I apologize for it. But if I keep making mistake once, that's fine. Twice, not so sure. I need to work on it a little bit more. 3 times, I'm not learning anything from it. And that's what I tell my children, that, you know, anything that's more than 3 times is actually your habit now. So this time, my feedback to you or my response to you will be critical. And this is what I tell them, and this is what I reflect on myself as well. I always tell them, if you see me doing something more than 3 times, remind me again that, Mama, this is your habit, and this is where you need to improve now. And that's what I think. Our worst habits need to be thought over. Good habits, replace them with the worst habits. Well, did I say that right? I think I did. So I don't know exactly what your topic is about, but I'm so happy I got a chance to speak. Thank you so much. And I'm going to read the book you read.
It's a very good book. 13 things mentally strong people don't do. So it's a very good book. So now we have Mr. Amit. Mr. Amit? Is there? I think he left. Okay. So we have Mr. Monu. Monu is there? Okay,
Yeah.
Monu.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, so
Yeah, just wait. Hello. Yes.
your topic is from The Art of War also, very famous book. And in the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. I'll repeat, in the midst or in the middle of chaos, there is always an opportunity.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Good evening, all fellow Toastmaster and my distinguished guest. This is Manu Sahu. So, in every chaos, we have still an opportunity. You know what happens whenever we do any kind of work? There is a possibilities of failure and success, and sometimes we chaos. We see the situation of chaos, where it might be we may get to fail or we may get to pass, but it doesn't mean we are not succeeding. In our childhood, we sometimes we see whenever we were a kid and try to step away, Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah. So whenever we try to step away, then our parents help us. Our parents help us to run how the way we are trying to walk. Whenever we try to do anything in our life, we try to do more hard work. But it's not find that we could get whatever we achieve. So there is always possibility to get defeat or win. In this situation, we should not give up. We should try it. Until unless we will not try, we will not get those things. Like we need to learn from that ant. That ant tried to climb on that wall and again fall down. Again and again, they try to climb that wall. But at the last, that ant definitely got climbed on the top of the wall. So this way, whenever we do any kind of things, we may get failure. There may be situation of chaos, but we don't need to sit. We need to continue walk away and got whatever we want to. Thank you. Over to you.
Oh, wonderful answer. This mono. Now we have with us Miss Aruna. Is there? No, I don't think so. She's not there. Aruna. No. We have Sharman. Mr. Sharman. Yes. You can you speak? Your voice is there.
Yeah,
Yes.
am I audible?
Okay. So your topic is. It is also one of my favorite books. I have so many favorite books. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Dash. I will not FK word is there. So it's a very amazing book. Everybody should read. So your topic is we are defined by what we choose to reject.
We are defined.
We are defined by what we choose to reject.
Yeah, sometimes we are not taking the risk. We are thinking we are going to reject. Yeah, Mr. Topic, the master and the fellow Toastmasters. I am also sometimes we think we know the answer, we know what the solution, but we are not attempting to do. We sometimes we think it's a shame if you do a mistake, and we are not attempting. So that's maybe you're expecting. So because of that reason, we are hindering our success. We are not achieving our the goals, or we are not achieving the meaningful life. We are not giving to the meaningful life. So because of that, you are putting a shield in front of you, or you're going to cover your vision or your any achievable things. You're just putting a mental barrier. Because of that reason, you are somewhat you are not going to have achieved your 100%. You're capable of what you are born to. So over to you, Mr. Topic Master.
Nice attempt, Mr. Sherman. We have with us Jason. I don't think so. Jason is not there. We have Miss Naga Madhuri.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so your topic is, let's see, not all those who wander are lost. I'll repeat, not all those who wander are lost. From Lord of the Rings.
Thank you so much, topic master, for that lovely question. Not all who wander are lost. I totally agree with the statement. Now, wandering is one of the things which gives immense knowledge for every single person, I believe. A wise man once said, if you want to gain a lot of knowledge, that can happen only a few through things. One is through reading books. If you read a lot of books, you get to know a lot of experiences of that particular author and that particular person. And the second thing is through wandering, through traveling. Because if you travel, you'll get to know a lot of new people, you know their culture and traditions, and also you learn a lot of new experiences and also their journeys of a person who you meet in your journey. Uh, and particularly for a person in this competitive world with a full of stress, they need a lot of stress busters. For some, it could be watching films and just chilling out uh, with their family members, and for others, peoples like me who have born and brought up in a small cities feels to wander because it's like a new kind of stress buster, I would say. So all the people who wander are definitely not lost. They might want to explore something new. Oh, they just come out of their comfort zone and wander as much as they can, because life is a one time opportunity. They might want to know the fullest. So thank you so much for that question.
Wonderful answer, Madhuri. We have with us Satya. I don't Satya is not there. So Ahmed Salsa, the president of Capital. Oof. Your topic should be very presidential, you know.
Take it easy, man. Take it easy.
Oh, very easy. It is a quite easy topic. So it is from that same book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving FK. I don't know. Okay, so your topic is what you are is defined by what you are willing to struggle for. I'll repeat. What you are is defined by what you are willing to struggle for.
What you are is defined by what you are willing to struggle for. Yeah.
Yes.
You know, since we're talking about books tonight, and Omar, there was a comment in the chat box that said, "Is Omar a librarian or has he read all these books?" Actually, that was a good one. And the reason I'm going to talk about the books tonight is actually one of my favorite authors of all time is a guy called Jim Rohn. And Jim Rohn is an amazing author. He's a motivational speaker. And he once said, "You must either modify your dreams or magnify your skills." So when I think about what you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for. Here's the key thing though. A lot of people actually focus on positions and titles and to get ahead in career and in life, but they don't really focus on their skills. So what I want to be defined for, what I want to struggle for is actually improving my skills. That is what I want to focus on, because the thing is, a company, for example, can give you a title, but if you have the skills, you can take it with you anywhere. One of my other favorite authors and speakers of all time is another guy called Les Brown. And he said, it's better to be prepared for an opportunity than to have an opportunity and not be prepared. Again, just like Ron, Les Brown also focused on skills. And honestly, everyone here tonight is here for the reason, so that we can all improve our skills. Just to take it back, what you are is defined by what you're willing to struggle for. Am I willing to struggle to improve my public speaking skills? Yes. Do I want to improve my leadership skills? Yes. Do I want to improve my communication skills? Yes. That's what I would like to be defined by. And that's what I would like to struggle for, to focus on skills. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you are is defined by what you are willing to struggle for. So struggle to be better in terms of your skill sets. Continue to practice and improve in everything that you do, whether it is here or elsewhere. So with that, I call it a night. Back to you.
Wonderful answer, Toastmaster Ahmed. Now we have with us Ashmik. Ashmik is there, huh? Ashmik. Okay. We can have Rajmutan. Rajnutan. I don't know what was the name. There was no.
Rajeshwari, sir. Rajeshwari only.
Rajimutan. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
your topic. Okay. So your topic is, we don't laugh because we are happy. We are happy because we laugh. It is from the book The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. So Robin Sharma. So next, your repeat topic is, we don't laugh because we are happy. We are happy because we laugh.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that lovely topic. It doesn't matter. What matters is laughing matters. Laughing brings out emotions, brings out happiness. We are here, we are born, we are leading our life to enjoy, to lead a happy life. Happiness, how it is conveyed through love. As long as we laugh out our heart out and with a good intention, we are able to laugh on ourselves, then we are not having any, we don't even have any, a pure heart. When we are laughing out purely, it only matters that we are happy in this world. But other way around, yes, if you are laughing at something else, then I think it is not acceptable. But otherwise, laughing is a good exercise wherein we feel light, we feel happy. And thank you so much. Over to you.
Wonderful answer, Miss Rajimatam. Now we have Abhinav. Abhinav is there?
Yes, I'm
Abhinav, what we have for you? Okay. So your topic is From Confessions of an Economic Hitman from John Perkins.
my goodness.
So listen carefully. We cannot bring ourselves to bite the hand of the master who feeds us. I'll repeat. We cannot bring ourselves to bite the hand of the master who feeds us.
It looks like a book itself. We cannot bring ourselves to bite the hand of our master itself. Is it?
Who feeds us?
Who feeds us? Yeah, who feeds us? Well, in this world, we can see there are many hands who are feeding many people. But on the contrary, we have someone who are biting those hands. Why? Because they are the greedy people. They want more, more, and more. This greed is like an infinite sky or a black hole. No matter how many things you pour in, it will always be hungry and always want more and more. So this mentality makes people to do such things which are not ethically right, like corruption, stealing money, and many bad things. And this all leads to such a scenario. And in today's scenario, we, the taxpayers, paying the tax, and we can see that this money is not going to where it is supposed to go. So there are some people, as you are refrained to take their names, so I'm not taking any name, but I'll give a hint that there are such people who are actually biting those hands, who are actually feeding them. So the best way is to be aware, expose them, and make this world a beautiful world, a world where we can live peacefully and where our money will be go to the where it was supposed to go. Over to you, table topic master, and thank you for this opportunity.
Wonderful answer, Abhinav. We have with us Miss Anaga.
I'm here.
Yes, you can turn on the video also. So your topic is the 40 Rules of Love, a novel of Rumi. So if we are the same person before and after we loved, that means we haven't loved enough. I'll repeat. If we are the same person before and after we loved, it means we haven't loved enough. Miss Anaga, over to you.
Thank you so much for the topic, table topic master. Love changes everything. I think many of you would have heard that song. If you played the piano, it's what they teach you in the second level or the third level. It goes like, love, it changes everything. So what you see is that love will change you for better or for worse. So I really believe that if you have loved enough, there will be a change in you for better or for worse. So let's come to the positive parts. Love makes you feel more alive. It makes you do the right things, makes you go crazy sometimes also in happiness. It makes you more productive and it makes you even good in your daily work because you're motivated, highly motivated. But if the love has changed you for the worse, then you will definitely be little depressed and angry at the whole scenario or what had happened before, or you feel like you should have never loved. So for better or for worse, we learn out of love, and it definitely changes everything. Thank you, and over to you, Table Topic Master.
Wonderful answer. We have with us Jay Jaggi from Rawalpindi, Pakistan. Yes. Jaya, I have a very good one for you. From my again one of the favorite books, 13 Things Mentally Strong People Don't Do. So your topic is time doesn't heal anything. It's how we deal with time that determines the speed at which we heal. I'll repeat. Time does not heal anything. It's how we deal with that time is what determines the speed
Umar,
of
can
healing.
you hear me?
Yes.
बोलने की बारी आई है तो नेट ही
Your voice is not coming.
Jaya, can you try speaking? Let's go ahead. Move on.
Okay, we will move to other. We have Ranbir. Ranbir, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Ah, yeah, for Ranbir, I want to give him. Okay. So your topic is, well, I am giving you not from the book. So it's an easy topic. You have to give the difference. What is the difference between a house and a home? I'll repeat. What is the difference between a house and a home? Gavalier Ranbir.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for such a nice topic. The difference between a house and a home. A house is like an empty building or an empty skeleton without a soul in it, without anything in it. A home is that which has the soul inside it. That is one simple difference. Because once you go to a house, it's just a building, nothing else. But once you start living in it, your memories, you make it a part of your home. When we say my house, it doesn't give that feel. But when we tell my home, it means that it's really a home. It has the feeling of livelihood, where we have spent so many years. In my house, in my home rather, I spent 10 years. That's why it's my home. But now, if I go to some building where no one is living, I'll call it a house, not a home, because it's not giving shelter to anybody as of now. But that home, that will become a home soon. Also, another difference is the spelling difference, obviously. Both start with H, but have a huge difference in both of them. The spelling, number one, and number two, the interior complex. The home is the better one because it has the livelihood, it has the soul within it. Because the house, which is just an outer complexion, is no use if it doesn't transform into a home. Over to you.
Great answer, Ranbir. As always, Sardar ji, tusi great ho. Rasgulle di plate ho. Huh? Okay, now we have Miss Najla. Oh, my favorite table topic contestant.
I couldn't miss this.
Oh, I have a very easy for you this time. Okay.
Okay.
It is from the Confessions of an Economic Hitman. So your topic is, if the world is as you dream it, why had I dreamed such a world? I'll repeat. If the world is as you dream it, why had I dreamed such a world? Miss Najla.
Thank you very much for this easy topic. To know that how much I couldn't miss your sessions, never ever. Mr. Table Topic, if the word is what is it? How can I dream? I will not repeat the sentence because I forget it now because Amjad Ali is making me laughing. Thank you very much. But I understand. I will answer that. The word is a big thing. And I dreamt, and I keep dreaming that for a better word. Better word in a sense that I will have everything that I want. Big family, more friends, more life. more dancing, more party, more things of that, more joyful life. But the world is keep on shocking me every time. Every time I find I will reach the party stage. No, you cannot party now. Wait, it's not now. You will party afterwards. So I will keep it for next. And next, I will party for a while, not for a big time, unfortunately. So I will never learn how to dance salsa like Ahmed. So he has to teach me one day. So word, it's a big thing. And my dreams are bigger than that. But still, I'm discovering the world is much, much bigger than what I'm dreaming. So the competition is going on in life. And one day, I will reach my dreams and I will be matching with the world. Over to you, Table Topic.
Once again, wonderful answer, Miss Najla. We have the last contestant now. Miss Pragya, are you there?
Yeah.
Actually, this book, I did not want to miss the quote from it. It is one of the most loved book of mine. It's called The University of Success. And if you read it, you will become a motivational speaker himself. It has all the semester 1, 2, 3. Great book, University of Success. So your quote is, Miss Pragya, competition will always place you in life. Competition will always place your life in the hands of others, while initiative gives you the freedom to choose your own destiny. I'll repeat. Competition will always place your life in the hands of others, while initiatives gives you the freedom to choose your own destiny. Miss Pragya, or Toastmaster Pragya.
Thank you, Toastmaster Omar. I somehow don't agree to this quote because I feel that it matters whom you are competing with. If you always think of competing with people outside the outside world, the people around you, whom you think are better off, then yes, this quote will work. But if you are competing with yourself of what you were yesterday, then I don't think it will put you at a negative place. What you need to understand is that competition should only and only be with yourself, what you were yesterday, becoming better and much more than what you have been, to be on a positive note, to be on the positive side, because you can never be worse than what you have been before if you're just competing with yourself. And initiative is all about you initiating that competition with yourself and not with others. That's the only thing which matters in this world. That's what I do in my personal life, because till the time I am even thinking of competing with others, obviously I'm thinking of people who are better than me. And that will always keep me in a negative frame of mind. But when I think about competing myself, it gives me a new zeal, it gives me a new ambition, and it gives me a new positivity to become better than what I was yesterday. And I frankly love this competition. Every single morning I get up. So I hope you all are also competing only with yourself and not with others. Thank you. Over to you.
Wonderful answer, Miss Pragya. Oh, with this, I will end this erudite session. The
Thank you.
erudite
Thank you,
speakers all
Toastmaster Farooq. Now your
I will.
topic is,
Yes.
your topic is, my color is your reflection. I am colorless. My color is your reflection. I am colorless. Toastmaster Umar.
That's a very deep topic, and I love it. Marcus Aurelius said this also. Your soul is dyed with the color of your thoughts. So your soul is colorless, and your thoughts dyed. Whatever color you want to have, black, you have to have white, you have to have red. It is all a reflection. We as people see the reflection of each other in ourselves and in others also. When we see a person, the person that is standing in the mirror, we see who we really are. And how we see life and how we perceive life is all depending on how other people perceive us, and how they deal with us. So it's very important how you deal with it and how you perceive yourself and perceive others. So the color, when you are talking about color, it's all about how you are the thought, thinking about yourself and thinking about others. So a lot of times we think that we depend on other people's thinking and how they are thinking about us and how they believe upon us, but I don't think so. It's all about our own self belief and how we are reflecting on each other and how we reflect within. So that's very important for us. If we are not doing that, we will not be successful. We sometimes we measure success by what we are pleasing others, and we are becoming the source of happiness for others also. But are we happy inside? Our happy color is there. What is your happy color? Is it black, or is it yellow? Is it red, or is it green? What is your happy color? So it's all an inside job, and I always believe door to happiness opens from inside. And keep coloring your life in a beautiful palette. Make the best masterpiece and wonderful painting that you want to have for yourself and for others. That's the purpose of life. Back to you, DJ Monj.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Omar Farooq, for throwing bouncers and making our life miserable today. Ladies and gentlemen, please give him a big hand for so many thought-provoking and brilliant topics. It takes a lot to read so many books and bring us so many interesting topics. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Omar. It was a wonderful show. Really appreciate it. Before we conclude, can we go to our Madam Timer to just educate us with timing report, please?
Yes, good evening, everybody. Everybody is qualified except Gavilier Sushant, who took almost 3 minutes. That is 2.59. Rest all are qualified. And I'm sorry, during Toastmaster Ahmed's speech, I think it turned in my thing red, but then there was some technical glitch, so he couldn't see the red. But he also finished within time. Thank you.
No problem. He's president of one of the clubs, so we can give him 1 minute extra. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for making our 45th session of Global Impromptu Speaking a success. Really appreciate it. A big hand for each one of you, please. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for gracing us with your presence, your messages, your life stories, your inspiring lines, or whatever you call that. But trust me, we are learning a lot from you. Thank you so much. With that, Power Western, me as the host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting. Now over to each one of you to chit chat and have fun for a few minutes.
Thank you, DJ.